It's something that has been changing. So it's a terrain of discourse that is in rapid transformation just over the last 10 years. There have been a lot of new groups that have come into the public sphere to talk about race, which is very much taboo in contemporary French culture. And that taboo is going away, but it's still there. As far as the non-treatment of race, we can think of it this way. France has a very long history of racial thought and racist thought. But this history is not something that's taught very widely in the French educational system. And in the public sphere today, when journalists or even social scientists talk about race, or politicians talk about race, which, like I said, is something that's beginning to happen more than it used to, that conversation tends to be more about the contemporary situation, right? More about the inclusion or exclusion of certain minorities now, rather than talking about the history of French race-making, racial categories, racial ideology, the history of colonialism in which a lot of these racial categories and ideologies are embedded. That historical piece is not often enough connected to the contemporary situation.